it's you. Today we're here with
George.
and you got top 4 playing what?
Marincess.
That's the all right.
Absolutely.
Let's get right into the profile. You got top 4 today.
Rock and roll. So we'll start off with 3 of the Blue Tang. She's the best starter. She Foolish Burials a Marincess card, and then when you link summon, you get to excavate and add a Marincess card. Always comes in clutch, but I generally whiff on the excavate 3. But the Foolish Burial is enough to make it a good card, and it eats hand traps, so we love that card. Next, we're gonna go for the Seahorse.
Ooh.
Seahorse, I would say, is the next best starter. You usually normal summon her, link her off with a link 1 blue slug to add her back to hand, and just get your combos going that way. So seeing hers full combo, seeing the Blue Tang's full combo, so we love to play 3 of those. Go next for 3 Spring Girl. Best extender in the deck. Again, if you get Ghost Ogred on one of your normal summons, you have a way to play through that. You can just build better plays with it by banishing a Marincess card from the graveyard to special summon, so it keeps your plays going. She's also a good 1-card starter. She's again able to get you the link 4 and the hand trap. I mean the in-archetype trap. Next, we're gonna go with 3 Pascalis. So Pascalis, I used to play at 2 when I was playing Signet Mining. I went ahead and pulled Signet Mining so that I could play this. This is really good to see in hand and helps you play through a lot of interruption, because when you normal summon her, you can special summon a Marincess from hand. You can also, after the turn she's been sent to the graveyard, banish her to add a Marincess spell or trap back to your hand, which comes in extremely clutch when you want to add back Wave. Maybe they popped your Battle Ocean. Maybe you need a dive to keep going. This card gets you there. We definitely love to run through her. Next, we're going to do 1 Mandarin. Some builds are running 2. I like her at 1. Again, she is one that you'll usually Foolish off of Blue Tang if you already have Seahorse in rotation. What happens with her is if you have 2 Marincess on the field and one has a link zone open, you target the one with the open link zone, you can special summon her there, and then she's banished after she leaves the field. Just again, a really good extender, and then a 1-card combo that'll get you the link 4, but you won't get the trap, but still able to continue to combo off with that. Next, we play Basila Lima. This is a fun little techie one. With her, if you see her as a 1-card starter, so to speak, you're not going to get farther than a link 3, but with her, she kind of works like branded opening, where you can banish her instead of being destroyed, so that comes up a whole bunch, and then she'll permanently boost a card on the field by 600. It doesn't have to be a Marincess, it can just be any monster I have on field. So a lot of the times I'll like send her and boost like my Toad or something, so I get some mad attack power. So Basila Lima is really good. Really came in clutch tonight against Unchained specifically. Kept sending this so I wouldn't get popped on Unchained. Next we'll go into spells. Play 1 Battle Ocean. I think playing more than 1 is kind of bricky, and you have a lot of ways to recur it. It kind of is the heart and soul of the deck, but again, I would only ever play it at 1. I mean, again, this is the one that allows you to equip link monsters with different names to your Marincess cards, and boost them by 600 for each different name, and then 200 up. Absolutely magnificent card. Next we have Marincess Dive. This is the in-archetype Monster Reborn. It also can act as an e-telly if you have Battle Ocean up, which is really awesome. You can, again, just special summon out of your deck and then just combo off that way. Is really good. So I would only run it at 2. 2 Wave. This is something I used to run at 1. This trap is absolutely busted. So if you have a link monster on the field, you can, set it on your field and use it like an imperm. If you have a link 2, you activate it, it resolves, your cards are unaffected. It's your whole board. It doesn't have to be a Marincess monster, are unaffected by card effects. And if you have a link 3 on the field, you can play it out of your hand, which is absolutely insane. So we love to search that off a triangle to go crazy. Next, for low impact hand traps, we've got Infinite Impermanence. It's a must, especially if you're playing a hand trap heavy deck like this. Next we go Ash Blossom. Again, just good generic, good against, good into everything. We'll at least take care of 1 card for you. We love it for branded. And if it's not high impact enough in the matchup, it gets sided out for stuff like Dimensional Barrier, other bigger stuff. Next, high impact. Nib. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? We don't like being hit with it. We love hitting people with it. So we play Nib. Next, we go Droll.
Best card in the deck.
You know, Droll's good. It feels, again, super hit or miss. It either really hurts the deck or it doesn't do enough. Like, I know I can play through a Droll pretty good. Unchained is playing pretty good through a Droll right now. Again, when it works, it works. Like for Vanadium, for Pearly, which is an absolute menace, this is great when you can resolve it. Next, we play Droplet, and I main the Droplet. To me, I feel like Marincess plays this deck completely, this card completely for free. When you Battle Ocean equip, you have a bunch of cards to send to negate a board. You can send stuff out of your hand. Your cards do things in the graveyard. Like, the only thing that makes this bad right now is Kashtira, and eventually Kashtira will die and this card will reign supreme again. This is my favorite card in the whole game. Next, we've got Talents.
Obvious.
Again, we don't like being hand trapped. We want to punish you if you hand trap us, or if we go into turn 2, we definitely want to possibly draw into cards that'll make us play better, or steal one of your monsters so I can link them away. Next, Gameciel. I like to main Gameciel. There are a lot of things that put up towers. Again, Pearly is a menace and probably the deck I'm most afraid of this format. We love to see it. We try to draw into it. Next, Pot of Desires. Kind of a backup plan. Not my favorite card in the deck, but at the same time, if your hand is crap or you get hand trapped somewhere, it can help you get you there. But I always end up banishing my Marincess spells and engine. In fact, the game I played against Pearly tonight, I banished all 3 of my seahorses, so that was painful.
Damn.
But still, at the same time, it'll get you there if you need it. And then last, Cosmic Cyclone.
Just for like the runic decks.
Straight runic decks great against Unchained, because you destroy any of their crap, it goes insane. We don't want it to go insane.
So
I think banishing is great. Paying 1,000 life points sucks and helped me lose a game tonight.
Dang.
Next, we'll go into the extra deck. We play 1 Sea Angel. Probably should play this at 2, but again, with some of the other things I have going on, I'll usually recycle this a lot. I can see arguments as to why to play her more than at 1, but I make it work with the 1. I really like Blue Slug a lot. Again, you special summon her, or link summon her, and you can add a Marincess card from graveyard to hand, a monster, and that'll get you there. You usually use that for the Seahorse combo, pretty much any of your combos where you're going to use that card to special from your hand again. Anemone. Super awesome. Target a water monster for 200 attack or less, special to the link zone she's pointing to, as well as if she hits the graveyard, add a Marincess card back to hand. So not just monsters, but cards. So sometimes adds a wave, sometimes adds Battle Ocean, fire. Next, Crystal Heart. I personally like to play Crystal Heart for the unaffected play off of Battle Ocean. This is probably the card you would think about getting rid of to play another Sea Angel. I like it, and it's helped me a whole lot in matches. Probably going to continue to play it until I don't like it anymore. We got Iraya. This is so I can, again, send off nib tokens, cards that I steal off of Talents, so I can link those off. So we play Iraya. Coral Triangle. For me, this is one of the win cons of the deck. I think you have to link into her and then get her in the graveyard so you can use her effect on your turn when they wipe your board to special summon monsters equal to her link rating by banishing her. Also adding the trap. She adds the trap. Marbled Rock. Kind of a MVP card. Again, she can add a Marincess card to hand as a trigger effect. Or an activated effect, excuse me. And then you can discard a water monster from hand to protect from battle, which is insane. So very good. You know, you can boost her up with the Battle Ocean, turn to a 4,500 beat stick. Aqua Argonaut. This is my favorite link monster in the whole deck. She's a spell and trap negate. She's Dupe Frog, and she can target 1 water monster I have and 1 card my opponent has and send them both back to hand. Absolutely crazy. Love Argonaut. Then Bubble Reef. I guess she's like the heat soul for the deck if you were playing, what is it called? Mathmech?
or...
She can... Code Talkers? Yeah.
I'm like...
So anyways, with her, you can, in the standby, banish a card from your graveyard that is a water monster and then get a draw. And then she boosts a 600 attack for every face-up card that is banished during the turn. She only retains it for the turn and has to reset each turn. But very good.
Very good card.
Usually the one you end on if you get like smacked through your combo. She'll be who you end on. If you got Battle Ocean, you go for Argonaut because you need the equips to activate her effect. Zelantis. This card, okay, this card right here. This is the fun card right here. So, Marincess locks you into waters, like through every chunk of the combo. Blue Slug, Sea Angel, they all lock in order. This card right here is you can banish all the cards on the field and then special summon as many back that were that were banished by this effect. But the thing is, I'm the one special summoning, so I'm locked into waters. All I can bring back are water monsters, which is absolutely hysterical. And for some odd reason, they have water monsters. They got some funky back row. In the battle phase, you co-link your Sea Angel, your Anemone, and then you can just pop to as many co-linked monsters in the battle phase. A quick effect. Absolutely crazy. People, when I try to resolve this, are always like, well, how come I don't get to special summon monsters? Like, I'm the one special summoning. I'm locked into waters, and they hate it. We love it.
We love it, right?
And then our Xyz package. You have Bahamut Shark, the Herald of Toad. All he does is bring out this dude. That's right, exactly. We love Totally Awesome. We know he does Omni Negate, adds me my starter back to hand. This card is straight crack. We love it.
You're lucky Sprite didn't take that card off the board.
Hey, bro. I'm just hoping they never hit that card because Marincess needs it. And then Stealth Kragan. This I feel like is the sauce in the deck. Yeah, time card, non-target destruction. Turns every card on your opponent's side of the field into a water monster. Then you can target a water monster, pop it. You'll burn them for half its attack points damage, which is crazy. Was almost going to win me a game tonight, but it got Ghost Ogred and couldn't resolve its effect because then the monster was no longer a water.
We love seeing the Ghost Ogre pop up.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad card against this deck. Side deck. All right, Dimensional Barrier. We play this. Oh yeah, obvious card. We play this because of Pearly and Vanadium specifically. Scared to death of both of those decks. Pearly is crazy. The Pearly match was the one that I lost. This really helped me push through game 3 though that could have possibly been a win except for time. Next we go for Solemn Judgment. We don't like blowout cards, so we play Solemn Judgment. Keep from getting blown out. Oops.
Pretty good card.
Agreed. And I spell Fragrance. I play this for Branded, Pearly, Runic, anything playing spells. Again, my deck isn't so spell heavy that I'm not worried about it so much, so we don't mind playing it.
Now the rest cards.
Let's see, we got Called by the Grave. Again, I keep it in the side, if I'm afraid I'm going to get hand trapped or, using it against the deck.
Have you ever thought about maining it?
Not really. I like so many other things better. If I was going to main it, I might pull one Tactics and maybe Side of Tactics, Talent. I don't know. It is good. Play it mainly because of Shifter. We've got Thrust package for the final. Again, 2 Thrust. I think it's correct to play 2 and not play 3 because again it's multiple copies of cards. So I get to my Dimensional Barrier. We got Dark Ruler as a target, Evenly Matched as a target, Lightning Storm, which is really for me just another Feather Duster, and of course the Feather Duster, the most clutch thing. So there you have it. Marincess is my favorite deck. It's what I started the game on. It's probably what I play the best, and probably gonna be playing it for a little while now. So thank you, man.
All right, George. Do you have any shots for today?
All my friends over at Heroes Hideout who helped me get into the game, learn how to play the game, and all the people over here at Heroes and Fantasies. I love playing on Friday nights and love the crew here, man. So thank you, and your channel as well.
Like and subscribe. All right.